Deja Vu, welcome back to...
Inception. I mean, God Issues.
And this is totally not the second time doing this because the battery died.
Yeah.
It's totally not. If you don't know who we are, Ock, Sandy, Travis. This week on Got Issues, we are reviewing a comic from Vertigo, an issue 1 called Deathbed.
I like how you're saying all this information like you fucking knew it.
Yeah, exactly. This is the only time he's gonna shine right now.
Yeah, now you're gonna stop.
Like
you're gonna
goddamn
stop, and
pro.
comic guys are gonna talk. Now, if that sounds very
Suspicious?
no, excluding, or one of the other things people are worried about nowadays, like you don't involve everybody, and then fucking we don't like them because you don't read comics, and then
Gatekeeping?
I don't know if this is gatekeeping because you read the fucking comic, didn't you?
I did.
Did I charge you for the fucking comic?
Nope.
So how's that gatekeeping if you're just stepping all over my dick?
I was just trying... Oh, whatever.
Not even just my dick.
Yep.
Their dicks, and those dicks would be
Comic
Joshua
readers.
Williamson and Canadian Riley Rossmo.
Oh! That was hot.
Segue.
That was hot. That was a beautiful
So-
segue. That was hot.
What's some of the work that the writer has done? Notable works.
So Williamson over there, fucking, he wrote Nailbiter and Birthright. Those are the two biggest ones. I read Birthright. Nailbiter I read a bit of. Nailbiter's a horror. If you like the horror stuff, give it a spin. It's a good horror. But Birthright's dope. Birthright was like one of the coolest fucking fantasy stories I've read in a while.
I liked it, but
That's the 7 to Eternity.
I didn't find it as as good as 7 to Eternity. Like it was a good series.
No, because the thing about Birthright is like you have to be in it from the beginning, I think, and like go with
True.
Right,
I didn't get in until I think it was like the second series that they did.
I don't know how you could get into it at like issue 12 or 30 or like any of those issues. Well, I'm not too sure if they're at 30. I think they are, but you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how you can get into it because it's built on. But either or, that's not the comic we're reviewing today. That's just what he's written in the past.
Yes.
And he's written, like, I don't know if he's currently doing Flash, but I know he did some Flash work. He's done some DC work. Well, there's a Flash right there. I just can't read the writer. Yeah, no, he's currently writing the Flash. So, he's doing some good stuff. And then
he's, from what you get, is he a good writer? From what I've heard you say.
I like the stuff that he writes. Like, I don't read a lot of Flash. I haven't read any of the fucking Rebirth Flash, but this Flash is doing better than any other Flash in my store before, or not my store, but this store has done before, right? You read the new Flash, don't you?
Yes, I am, and I love the new Flash. So, and honestly, it like you said, it's probably one of the better Flashes that they've done in a while. Yeah. Like,
well,
Flashpoint was good, but that was an arc that was specifically to Flash, no, not really, because that's more that was the pinnacle of the DC at the point. Yeah. Like at that point.
Yeah, so he's a good writer, and he carried it on into this because so far the writing in this comic's been.
It's been good. The number one was really good. It was
really enjoyable.
In a way, he kind of spelled out. Like I was talking to Sandy about this earlier, because Sandy didn't like one thing about the inner monologue between what's her name, Valentina?
No, the amount of inner monologue.
But I was telling Sandy, I'm like, I think what he was trying to do was like paint two main characters inside of one comic, which
makes sense.
Which is really difficult, but I think he did a good job because you got a good idea who fucking she is.
Yes.
And you have a really, really great idea of who fucking Antonio Luna is. Right? So,
badass name.
Right? Yeah.
He's what I'm going to look like when I retire. Yeah, he's what I want to be.
Yeah. He's fucking just pantless monster hunter.
Dicks out just killing monsters.
Yeah, that's the way I want to go.
He had a dick out for a Harambe for sure.
Harambe!
So artwork-wise, where do you think this stands artwork-wise?
I love Rossmo as an artist. Man.
Yes.
Yes. I think that guy's like one of the coolest artists. And he varies his stuff too. So like if you want, you can put a picture of this and then some of his work from Cowboy Viking Ninja, which is a little bit more obscure than
also being made into a movie?
No, but I loved his art because it definitely brought the story across more.
Yeah, like I find his characters are so lively.
Yes.
Like you feel like they're there with the.
Oh my god, yeah.
So yeah, no, I liked it. Even the supporting cast of the nurses and the maids.
And he knows how to draw dangly parts, man.
He does actually draw
without overwhelming the scene. Without overwhelming
exactly.
Well, no, I don't know, man. I don't know about you, man. But when I see a dangly part, I'm looking at it. It's not my fault. It's just there.
It's just the way it is.
Something's missing. He's not wearing pants. There's a penis. Oh man.
Yeah, he jumps out the covers, guns a-blazing, dicks out.
You know what? Women, I think you need to readjust because they always say about the titties. I'm like, if it's there, I think a dude's gonna look at it.
Exactly.
That's just what dudes do.
Like, Why not?
So.
You gotta, like, if you're allowed to have titties in comics, you gotta have peepees.
I think I've seen more penises than I've seen straight out titties in comics.
No, I've seen more titties than penises in comics.
No,
straight.
I don't think you're saying the truth.
Chime in the comments below.
Hold on.
Where to when you think.
And I've read the Discipline.
Hold on. I'm not talking about like, yo, this girl's scantily clad. I see her fucking titties. I'm saying straight up fucking nipplies.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I see more dicks.
Comment below what you think
Negative.
is shown more in comics.
Do we have to whore out everything?
No, I'm just curious what people think. So,
are you really curious what people think, or do you want fan interaction?
Yeah. Please talk to me.
Shut the fuck up.
Please talk to me.
Okay, back when
we're
really off focus here.
So, what is this story about? What's this story about? It follows a aspiring writer that's she's talented, but she's on the
not aspiring.
She's a writer. She's a writer.
She was an aspiring writer who lived life, and
now she's kind of out the outs. She fucked up on a case, and now she's being voluntold.
No, she just had no choice.
Yeah, she got told that she had to do this one, because they're thinking of firing her anyway, or not renewing her contract. So she's doing this one.
It's funny. Me and you got two different things out of that speech.
It says literally.
What I got out of that speech was, we're firing you. You might want to do this job.
Mm-hmm. No, I got told. I felt like she was being like, you're on the ropes whether or not we're going to hire you, so you better do what we say. That's what I got.
Who knows? The point is, she's not aspiring.
So regardless,
she's just made a living writing autobiographies.
Yeah, and ghost writing. And she gets told to go do the bio for this person that she has no idea who she is. She tried looking him up, no idea who she is.
Nobody knows who he is. He's not a very popular guy.
So but he's the world's most interesting man.
Absolutely.
He might be. How he became the world's most interesting man.
So she shows up to this mansion that's just this dope mansion, and she's saying
it looks like a haunted house.
Yeah. So she's like saying everything's stereotypical. She's like, oh, the door creaks. She's like,
for a haunted house, yes.
So she's saying like stereotypical. So it leads you through the life of these giant murals that are showing.
We're not.
Okay, yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Spoilers.
Spoilers. Regardless.
Spoilers.
Anyway, it goes through and it paints this picture of this very
interesting man.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce it. Very interesting individual who's on his deathbed and wants
a lot of shit.
Yeah, who wants her to,
including the nun. He made it back. Yeah, so he's definitely not a hero.
Who wants her to write his life story? And
he says he needs his life story to be written. You need to know about it. So, and then he starts off on a deathbed, but lo and behold,
surprise!
But you should read it and get your own shock value. Get your own penis in your face.
It just comes out.
So for the ranking system, read, not read, or toss it. What would you do?
Fucking read it, jerk off to it.
Yeah.
Oh, 100% read. This is like
her on the toilet seat.
Yeah. Yes, that was an awesome.
Actually, you know what? I will say this. Artistically speaking, I thought that was the dopest panel I've read in a while. Like just 2 pages, because you have her whole life happening on the corner, and then you have her up to speed right now, and she obviously looks like she's not having a lot of fun. Ain't nobody sitting on the toilet smoking cigarettes and on the phone unless you hate life.
Yep.
Just saying.
And I definitely give it a read, man. Like,
definitely read, yeah.
No, but like his art, he totally.
Oh, absolutely.
He accentuates the story so much with his art, like just the actions and like
he originated from Saskatoon.
No shit.
He lives in Calgary now, though. Apparently.
Shout out Saskatoon.
Well, yeah, I find most people who are from Saskatchewan usually end up going out west, like further west into Alberta.
Or just getting the fuck out of there because there's nothing there.
No. Yeah, where the ground meets the sky, but that's Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan.
There's 2 cities, Regina and Saskatoon, and
Moose Jaw. Don't forget Moose Jaw. I love you.
Do they have a CFL team? They have a CFL team.
They do. Rough Riders.
And it's Rough Riders against Rough Riders.
I only like provinces and fucking territories that don't have CFL teams.
But regardless,
so
pretty
the territories,
like so for artwork, we give it a huge thumbs up for artwork, and we give it a huge thumbs up for story.
I gave it a big thumbs up. He gives it a big thumbs up, and you gave it a big thumbs up. We need to ensure that your opinion differs.
See, because I'm on the outside.
Well, technically, we give it a 2.5.
I do. For a person who's like on the outside, I don't read a lot of comics. It's kind of nice to read these.
That's gonna change by God issues 15.
Yeah,
you're gonna kind of be.
Yeah, someday we're gonna get you a little bit on the inside.
I won't be outside the window. I'll be half in the door.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's nice to read these because I don't have to know what's going on in the universe. It's just a fresh story.
No, but that's generally speaking. Anybody who wants to get into comics, do not fucking go unless you have like a serious hard on for these fucks. Right? Do not make the mistake of thinking watching Christopher Nolan's Batman is like who you see as Batman.
I'm Batman. Time to move in. Don't let me find you out here again, I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Because if you're expecting a guy running around getting all the clues from bad guys, and then I'm just telling him where the shit is, it's not going to happen. Batman actually thinks in most comics.
Yes.
Unless they're written badly. But again, all I'm trying to say is unless you have like an extreme hard-on for them, fuck Marvel, fuck DC.
I wouldn't say so much fuck DC right now.
Vertigo.
Fuck the two of them, because like straight up and down, if you want to get into comics, get into something other than Marvel and DC. They don't need the money.
Absolutely.
Like
definitely check out the indies.
You got Vertigo,
like
you got Image, you got Dark Horse.
Image has tons of wicked comics. Vertigo's got a few decent series.
Vertigo's up and down. Like I haven't seen anything from Vertigo in a minute that was worthwhile. Like Astral City's a long writing title for them, but like.
And wasn't Lantern City also Vertigo?
Lantern City was not Vertigo, no.
Who was that?
Fucking Lantern City was like some weird ass one-off company. Not one-off, but like I think they do publications, but I don't know if they're full-time comic.
But regardless,
Lantern City was big because Spenny wasn't that supposed to get picked up as a TV show?
Yeah.
So there you go. So, but like, there's just good companies outside of these dudes
and this
that have good writers that have the same fucking writers who are writing out here for them. Like for example, fucking goddamn Joshua Williamson. Like he's doing Flash, now he's doing the fucking Deathbed shit. You know. So I would support him more in these endeavors because I think the Flash already has X amount of thousand readers.
But not only that, but like a lot of these indie publishers, more money is going back to those artists. You know what I mean?
It depends. I don't know.
Like I know Image, more of the money goes back to the artist.
Image is entirely different, though.
Yes.
Image is different than a lot of other companies, just because it's Image. Like, and we don't know enough details there to actually just talk about like.
But regardless, this issue is an outstanding
I do know Image gives the money. Like, I'm pretty sure Kirkman makes the majority of the money off of Walking Dead. Not Image takes 28,000%.
Yeah.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
and here's a penny from the sales.
Right? Like, does
yearly
Chris
sales.
Claremont get anything for any of that? I don't think any of the guys who made superheroes make any money off of it, except for Stan Lee, who makes money off of everybody. But I don't even know what Stan Lee's contract is.
I don't even think Jack Kirby made any royalties off of anything either.
No, but Jack Kirby make money. He Jack Kirby anyways. So,
but anyway, rants aside, this comic tremendous. Pick it up, first issue. I'm definitely looking for. It's one of the few comics that we've done so far.
Did I say it was tremendous?
I like it.
Yeah, I'd say it's tremendous.
So I'm going to be looking for issue 2 because I kind of want to know what happens because I want to know why he's the most interesting.
I'm going to define what looking for issue 2 is. He's going to ask me for my issue 2. When it comes out.
Yeah.
I give this a phantasmal.
Because since you want to go to war with reservists, you shouldn't take the comic opinions from me either.
I'm not a reservist.
You practically are in the comic world.
Sad thing is you go to war with reservists too, so guess what? No one's happy.
No, not at all.
From us to you, we'll catch you next time. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and share it with your friends.
Horus out!
Every goddamn day.
Remember, don't sign your soul in one batch. You can put it in pieces now.
All right, check you later, guys.